Hello and welcome to an all-new episode of Dwarf Fortress Roleplay! We are still searching for players. Nothing has changed. Because we are still in the same session? Yeah, there's that. We are still in the same week. And the new episode starts with our hero, our main hero basically of our story, Eurus Aluminium Cobble, the true and only, the bane of bad craftsmanship, the bane of well-behaved dwarves, I guess.
Full beer goblets.
And with like a sense of pride, he is stepping into the trade depot. Eurus is wearing his finest armor, and well, he can afford really good stuff. His beard is like braided, and gold is woven into the hairs. His main hair is also combed back and is also braided and has like it looks like someone worked like 6 hours on his hair to make it look good. And it's a perfect craftsmanship. You don't really hear about Dwarf Fortress. You don't really hear about the craftsmanship of the hairdoers, but this one was legendary, and you can see it when you're looking at Eurus. And Eurus, tell me what are you wearing? What are you wearing on this travels?
Well, I'm wearing a long-sleeved, button-up collared shirt of epic craftsmanship, and the buttons are.
Which color is it? Which color?
From what?
Which color is it, or has it like different colors?
Oh,
like it was common in the medieval period of our time. So.
Rust-colored.
Okay, and I guess you brought your weapon. What's the kind of weapon yours is using next to his really sharp tongue?
My weapon is my mind.
So you're preferring not to have any weapon on you, okay?
Okay.
But you have your lifeguard next to you, which is Reinulf Copperflower.
I mean, I may have like a compass and a square and some like
Oh yeah, you have your basis architecture stuff always with you.
Yeah, which you can use to kill, at will.
That's at least what he convinced himself of. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever had your throat cut by a square?
Yeah, no. I think no one has, actually, in the whole history of humankind. Yeah. Well, but with a ruler I can see it, kind of. I was hit with a ruler once, doing a school courtyard fight, but...
Exactly, very painful.
Here, see, it left the scar. See the scar? That was the ruler. Not actually, not bad. Yeah, yeah. He has sharp tools basically as his weapon. Okay, I think I can see that because well, next to him is moving Reinulf Copperflower. And as you know, he's the biggest dwarf in the fortress, and over his shoulder he has quick pins, and he doesn't look like he's like really ready to travel. He's not wearing a lot of armor. He's just in his daily clothes, but still, you have this feeling that no one wants to pick a fight with this guy. And yeah, Eurus is just stepping in there, and he is seeing how everything's loaded, and he's saying the two dwarfs that visited him, other than the other dwarfs that we do not know about yet, and he's seeing Rekav and Thorim standing on one of the carts. Sorry, what are you doing? Are you smoking a pipe? Are you talking? What you do right now?
Yeah, I suppose I would be smoking a pipe contently, just sort of waiting, staring at nothing. Okay. I don't intend on talking with anyone a whole lot.
Rekav, what are you doing? Are you just loading your stuff up, or?
I'm just posing in the dark with my lovely armor and my goblin bane axe, and feeling pretty. Things are looking up in my life.
Okay, Eurus. You're seeing the guy that was there yesterday. You told him to put down his chainmail, and now he's standing there in a bronze armor that is covered in greenspan. What do you think? What will you do? Is it even called greenspan? Holy crap! I need to look it up.
What is greenspan?
Yeah, I think I need to look it up.
Well, I know copper turns green when it oxidizes.
Yes, it does.
What you call corrode. That's corrosion.
Yeah, but there's a name for it.
Corrosion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is corrosion.
Is there a word for corrosion? Yes, corrosion.
Collision. It's copper acetate, and the English version is copper acetate. Okay, yeah, you're calling it copper acetate. Wait a second, I'm putting it. Don't you have like a word for it? We have a word for it. It's crazy. It's
I
crazy.
believe the word is adamantine.
I don't know about that one.
It's copper rust. Interesting enough, also known as verdigris. All right. So anyway, yeah, you're seeing this guy in his copper bronze mix armor, and well, there's just like flocks of copper rust falling down from it, and so please roll for a heart attack. No. What is it you're doing?
Well, I mean, what's the status of the bridge? Like, is he not working on the bridge like he should be?
No, you're in the trade depot. Yes, you haven't left the fortress yet.
Oh, we haven't left the fortress.
Yeah.
Bridge?
Well, I'd say, oh gosh, what do you do with copper corrosion anyway? I mean,
You clean it.
you need
Basically,
to-
what you're doing is you
Steel
clean it.
wool. Steel wool would clean that up.
Is
And
this
lemon juice.
is this the way yours would say it, or is it just to say the way you say it?
Yeah, you're a lemon juice and steel wool, man.
What?
Lemon juice and steel wool. Don't you have a lemon?
Right on, man.
Get this armor cleaned up.
What?
You are quite nice. You seem to be in good mood today.
Yeah, you weren't that nice to me when.
Or have you just told him that you want to put him into lemon juice and before that rub him with iron, with steel wool?
Lemon juice and scrub you with steel wool.
I'm scrubbing you with steel wool, and then I'm putting lemon juice onto the wounds.
Don't worry about me.
Your wrist.
You can't march in armor that looks like that. You look like a bum.
A bum. Oh, this is adamant chainmail, and it is the best that the metalsmiths of strict boulders have to offer.
I'll cough really loud, then just sort of.
Okay, slash. I would like appel to you, and I would like to appel you by getting offended by shoddy craftsmanship, and also, yeah, of course, a follower of Hestia, the goddess of good craftsmanship, basically, and of everything that is well done in Dwarven. And I have this nice hammer for you here. If you can come up with a good punishment, wait a second, this is a key. If you can come up with a good punishment for this dwarf that not only has not obeyed your orders, but also is wearing rusty armor on your big day, because you are leaving the fortress and they are coming with you.
I throw him in the water, and if he floats, then I forgive him.
What water? Can I remind you that you're in a trade depot right now?
Oh, there's
Like-
no water in the.
No,
trade
there are a lot of people just. There's just a lot of people just walking around and looking at you, and yeah, but because they can see like how you tense up, like you saw this armor and you were like, and went to him and said, "Here, wash it up," and he's like, "Haha, no, I'm not going to wash it up," not realizing that he's not wearing adamantine.
Well, then he should bury himself up to his neck in a ant hive.
You do know that you want to take him with you, so that sounds kind of consuming. Don't you like have a quick way to clean his armor? Just keep
I
just,
could pee on it.
just keep in mind that you have like a huge group of personal guards that can do every order you're telling him.
Okay. All right, everybody. We're gonna get this armor cleaned up. Everybody, pee on the armor.
What the heck? No!
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna back off.
As he's saying it, so the question is now: do you realize that you're not wearing adamantine?
I mean, I can roll for cleverness.
I wanted to say exactly that. And
What do I roll?
wait a second. Where's the character? Character sheet.
Plus 0.
Oh
Clever.
yeah, you're zero cleverness, my friend. But okay, yeah. Roll against a 3.
A 6-sided die?
4df / roll 4df, or just click. You can also just click the dice next to your character sheet in here. No, you just
-2.
you just rolled yeah, okay, -2. So let's get our quick reference sheets out. Yes, such fun. This is basically the only thing we are ever looking up here.
One of my highest rolls yet.
So you just did a terrible roll when you needed a good roll. You try to overcome. Basically, you try to overcome you not knowing that this is not adamantine. So you can fail or succeed at a serious cost. Or you could try to convince me to roll again with one of your fate points, and also by coming up with one of your aspects. And well, of course, your aspect is that you actually know about armor.
Doesn't believe I'm wearing adamant, so like I'm sure that once he figures it out, we'll be fine and we can go on our trip.
I thought you were gullible. I thought you would believe anyone now.
Oh yeah, you are still believing you are wearing adamantine.
Told me this is adamant.
So
But
the question, the question right now is, will you find out that this is not adamant? That is why you just rolled. So you can succeed and see that this is indeed not adamant, but at a serious cost. Or you can fail, or you can re-roll by gifting me one of your fate points.
I fail.
You fail. Yeah. Okay. So he's backing off. He doesn't know what's going on here. Before you can even react, 2 guards are grabbing you from behind, pulling your feet out from under you, and
Let go.
one of them is standing on your chest.
What are you doing?
He's saying, "Sorry, oh, that's an order, and I never really liked you anyway. Have nice travel." And he's unzipping his
Away.
he doesn't have a zip. It's a medieval ages, but he's unbuttoning his pants,
I'll
and-
take off the armor
and he's
throw it to distract-
he's getting out the red dwarf, and he's starting peeing on you, and you just hear the splatter on your chest, and you see that all the green stuff is coming up, and you see that there is a coppery shine underneath all this green thing. So this is the moment when you realize that, well, this is not good for you,
Life sucks.
and you are getting actually a minus now.
Rude.
Yes, for where can I write things? Here we go. You're getting a minus aspect because you are ashamed.
Well, I mean, once that's done, I want to pat him on the shoulder and say, "Yeah, welcome to the party."
So okay,
wait.
I tell you now how this is working.
Yeah.
He's ashamed.
Oh.
This is like his aspect right now. This will stay for a while now. And everybody can invoke this aspect. So if you're trying to roll against him or do something with him, you can tell he's ashamed, and he's getting a -2 bonus. And I will also use it in the future.
Are you saying we should use it before you can?
Basically, if you're getting in trouble with him or you're trying to convince him of something, you can remind him of the time when he thought that his copper armor was adamantine, despite being a military dwarf. You probably should know better. Okay, yeah. While they're doing that, what are you doing? I think you were giving some orders to to the other dwarfs, to all the masons. You worked with you.
Yeah. So,
Or do you want to like give like a speech on what happens if people disobey your orders?
I mean, if you're gonna join the party, you might get peed on. I mean, that's kind of the speech, Everybody's got to go through some kind of initiation period, right?
Everybody got to get peed on.
Oh come on,
That's
Sledge!
right.
I want to hear an actual speech. So you're standing on you're getting a bucket, and you're standing on it, and everybody's looking up to you, while
We set out now on this day on our way to Moltendrops, and we don't know whether that bridge is in good repair or not. But by God, if it's not, we're gonna fix it before we move on to Moltendrops.
what's the name of the bridge?
Hazard Way.
Hazard Way is a good name for a bridge. Okay, so
And if we find that Hazard Way Bridge is in any way not up to standards, we will fix it before we move on, because that is who we are.
okay, so this was a flashy action. So please roll your flashy and roll it against 2.
Is that 3d6?
Just click your thing next to your flashy. It's always 4df. Slash roll 4df. You don't have d6s. Slash 4df, and then you are adding your bonus, or which is flashy in your case. Just click your just click your character next to character sheet, because then everybody can see your character did the roll. Just click the character, go to character sheet, and then you can click the little dice symbol next to it.
Okay.
Because that is actually looking better. I'm just going to ignore your first roll.
Okay, I don't. Okay, so I can't click the one that's under the map, and I can't click the one that's on the bottom left hand.
On chat,
wait.
the next tab, and then click Urist Aluminium Cobble. Scroll down where your approaches are, and they each have a little dice next to them. It adds the bonus in for you.
Sorry, I can't figure it out here.
Okay, so the chat, bar.
You have the chat symbol, top right corner, and
the little newspaper icon. Click that.
Journal. Okay.
Okay. Go to your character, Urist Aluminium Cobble, and click them, and you'll get your character, like bio and info. Go to character sheet.
Okay.
And then go scroll. Yep, and then hit flashy, the little thing next to the little dice, and it'll come up on. Yeah, there you go.
all right. So you rolled a 3.
Ooh, not good.
No. You needed to roll a 3 to pass, basically.
Okay.
Now, so this is just a pass. Can you add the bonus and get a different outcome? You're basically trying to create an aspect. Succeed, generate 1 free invocation on the aspect. Succeed with style, generate 2 free invocations on the aspect. And you're not succeeding with style because you need 3 more. If your result has to be 3 higher. Okay, so this is not working. You are a tie. Your result is equal. So this is succeed at a minor cost right now. You could give me 1 of your fate points and say, yeah, well, you used aluminium cobble, legendary craftsman, architect, and basically put a bit of force under your speech.
No way, Jose. You're not getting any of my fate points.
Okay, not getting any of your fate points. So you're succeeding at a minor cost, you're saying?
Okay.
So yeah, you're like a slow clap. From one of the guys. The other guys are just standing there with their arms in each other. They're kind of okay. And you can hear like whispers, as if we want to travel with this guy. Yeah, they are like, okay, yeah, we are going now, but they're not really convinced. You don't have the feeling that you don't have the feeling that their heart is really in it. So okay, someone needs to tell me now that I'm an idiot.
Okay, well, if you say so.
Because I just closed my quick reference. Okay, Here we go. Tie. Oh, wait a second. No, I said it wrong. No, you're not succeeding at a minor cost. This was overcome. You are creating an advantage. Tay, get a boost creating new. Okay, so you're holding your speech, and you are getting a boost on the advantage. So, I'm giving you the aspect of nice speech, and because you held this nice speech, maybe something is working that really shouldn't work, and you can use that one time.
Okay, because I made a nice speech.
Because you made a nice speech.
Okay.
Putting this on your character. But
That's
this will
2 E's, but...
double E, yeah, you're right. Thank you very much.
So after my speech, basically bombs, and everybody's just like, "There's one."
It didn't bomb. It didn't bomb. Like there are some claps, and you hear like a mumble, like they're not really convinced, but hey, sure, okay, yeah, they're with you on this one, even though they don't really appreciate, as they love your work, of course, but not you exactly. So yeah, and I guess yours is how is yours starting this track? Has he like a horn, or has he a horn blower? Has he a personal musician? What is happening? How are you starting? How are you giving the start signal?
Cue the drums. You know, so we can start out with like boom, boom, boom.
So you're holding up a fist, and somewhere in the corner a drummer starts. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, yeah, and everybody's getting on their cards.
I was thinking more like Space Odyssey.
Okay. Yeah, so you're all getting on your cards. Only Rikav is like getting in behind Torim, and he's looking a bit ashamed down on the card. The cards have like iron above them, so you can put what do you call it? A cover around it, but right now it's totally uncovered. And yeah, while the drums are whirling, someone is crying, not crying, he's screaming, "Open the gates!" And you can hear some levers being pulled, and with a big rattling noise, the main gate is opening, and the cards are already starting. It takes like 5 minutes for the gates to fully open, but they are fully opening. Even the king is there to see your departure. Yeah, he's smiling and waving as you're leaving, and you have this feeling that he's smiling and leaving because finally he has a bit of a pause from the daily requests of Jurist, at least for a bit of time. And yeah, the gate is opening, and something has happened nobody expected.
All right.
A big fireball comes flying straight towards you.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
So, which one of you has been on the surface before? I know that Jurist have, because Jurist is the architect and he's running around outside all the time to get things right. But what about the two of you?
Yeah, I've done patrols on the surface.
Maybe like twice.
Okay. When was the last time? When was the last time you were outside?
Oh, may have been a bit ago.
Okay. Okay, and our Mr. Miner. When was the last time you were outside?
Well,
yeah, have you ever been outside?
Months. Yeah, I've been out like twice.
Okay. Was it during nighttime or during daytime?
Nighttime. Night.
Okay, so, sorry.
Do you want me to react?
I want you to react because there's a fireball flying straight towards you.
I immediately is copper flower in this cart?
Yeah, Nick, no copper flowers in the cart with Eurus all the way in the front.
I immediately just blame myself against the ground. Sort of like trying to dig through the wood as if I was mining through the earth, and I begin like a scream forms in my throat, but it just sort of sounds like a gurgle as I claw at the carriage ground.
Okay.
Saying, "Get me out."
Okay, roll a forceful against the 3, please.
I think I know what this fireball is.
It's a dragon, of course. Yeah, okay. So, Faker? Not Faker. Rikav. You are rolling also. And you are rolling against against Careful. Also 3. Faker?
Oh, careful.
Careful. Okay, so yeah, basically the thing opens and the fireball flying directed straight towards you, and Sorim is like just grabbing his pickaxe and he's screaming, "Dragon attack!" And he starts hacking into the cart. Luckily not doing any damage. As he's getting grabbed by one of the soldiers that's sitting in with the cart, it's
You're
like,
mad. You're mad, I say.
"What's wrong with you?" And he's like slapping you left and right. While Faker is just starting to puke. Like, it will not stop. The sun is hitting his face, the heat is rising in his guts, and he cannot hold it anymore, and he's puking all over the cart. And yeah,
I didn't drink that much beer.
yeah, but the sun is just nauseating. Well, you're not the only one. If that is a bit of condolence. Condolence? I don't know. If this is like helping you a bit, you're not the only one puking, but in your cart you are puking the most. And
I'll try and puke off the edge of the cart instead of.
yeah, that's why you rolled the 1 man. Sadly, you cannot decide that you're not careful. You were not careful enough about getting hit by the sun. You didn't like try to hide your eyes. So it just start puking. Half of it's getting on Torim, who is down on the ground, trying to hide himself from the fireball.
I'm still screaming.
Yeah.
I believe I'm being burned alive, so I'll thrash a bit.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Okay, yeah. Also, Sorim is taking 1 stress damage from this whole experience.
Yet for.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And with that, our trek is starting, and well, you're traveling all day basically. You started at sundown because you're splintered this way. Actually, you told himself like dwarves are not used to the sun and the open sky, so it's basically better if you have only one of those. So that is also the reason why you were seeing the sun when you opened the gate, because it was just starting to sink beneath the hills.
Our future is looking bright.
And everybody is like feeling better while the sun is going down. You're feeling a bit uncomfortable underneath the open sky, and you could swear that it's trying to pull you up, and you're getting sucked into this big blue thing that looks like water. Also, water is not your friend, as you know. Yeah, do you hear some of the soldiers in your other carts starting to call your cart a smelly cart? And yeah, and there's one guy that is riding ahead, and he's also and he's also coming back to you, and well, he just seems to be checking things, and his name is Gastrof Trappy Dustbin. It's the guy that is down there in the top right of these characters. Yeah, and do you know Trappy? Like, is he a known figure? He's like 90% of his time he's outside. He's a hunter and a trapper.
I don't know him.
Oh.
So yours is the only one that knows
Is he
him.
in the militia?
No. Trappy is a lone wolf.
He's
Yours,
his own boss.
yeah, but yours knows him because he picked him because he is a really good trapper, and well, he's riding Mary, the alpaca.
Oh, Mary, yeah.
Yeah, and